You're tuned into KAPOW Plus. We're KAPOW, India's first ever theatrical comic rock band, and this show is about what happens when a rock band collides with the rest of the world.
I'm Saira, the bassist.
I'm Prakhar, I'm the drummer.
And every week on KAPOW Plus, we sit down with someone from a completely different field. Think physicists, monks, therapists. And we see how their world collides with ours.
I think you missed one person from the intro, and that's okay because
I was trying to make it a surprise.
Right. That's good. So before that, Saira, how many tattoos do you have, or how many piercings do you have?
I have 2 tattoos and I think I have 4 or 5 piercings.
4 or 5? I have 0 piercing, by the way, but I have about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about I think 8 or 9 tattoos. But why are we talking about tattoos?
I wonder why. Because
I think it's hint enough for for others to guess why we're talking about piercing and tattoos. So in this episode, we have a very special guest and someone not random special guest. This person is someone who's actually done tattoos on one of our members and piercing.
Yeah.
Like Saira has gotten piercing by him. We won't reveal the name of the person, that Mayank will do, of course. But before we move on to the guest episode, we have a song for you.
Yeah, this one's called Kali Billi by KAPOW.
भाग बेटा भाग तेरे पीछे पीछे आई फूटी किस्मत ये तेरी बजा रही शहनाई अपने हाथों से तू खोद रहा अपने लिए खाई डरता है तुझसे वो है तेरी ही परछाई काली बिल्ली आईने से वो तो तुझको झांके काली बिल्ली बिछा रहा तू अपने लिए कांटे आँख बंद कर तू मुझको डांटे काली बिल्ली सो गई वो तू भी सो जा जाके दही चीनी खाने से न होती है भलाई शनि की दृष्टि से नहीं ये शाम तेरी आई नींबू मिर्ची ने कभी साई को एक्स नहीं भगाई अंधविश्वास तू जो करता मेरे भाई काली बिल्ली आईने से वो तो तुझको झांके काली बिल्ली बिछा रहा तू अपने लिए कांटे काली बिल्ली आँख बंद कर तू मुझको डांटे काली बिल्ली सो गई वो तू भी सो जा जाके
अरे इसकी कुंडली में तो राहु
क्या हो गया बात करेगा कोई जाल करवा
लगे इसको नजर कोई नजर उतारो इसकी बंद कर दो काली बिल्ली फिर से रास्ता काट गई से वो तो तुझको झांके
काली बिल्ली बिछा रहा तू अपने लिए कांटे काली बिल्ली आँख बंद कर तू मुझको डांटे काली बिल्ली सो गई वो तू भी सो जा जाके
मुझे नहीं इसे
It was a cloudless Halloween night in Gurgaon. The kind of night where the music was a bit too loud, the costumes were a bit too convincing, and everyone was trying to outrun the version that they came prepared for. And we had just wrapped up like the first set of our show at AM/PM, and we were sweaty. We were just grabbing a smoke when we stepped outside for some air. And that's when I saw him, a man just walking towards me, had a scar down one eye and sleep tattooed on the other, arms covered in ink and built like a bouncer. For once I thought like, he's coming and going to punch me in the face because probably he skipped his favorite song or something. But then he smiled and we started talking, and that's like, we sort of became acquaintances and later friends. He said he loved the set, he loved the chaos, he loved what Kapow is, and then introduced himself as a tattoo artist at Devils. And I promised that I'd drop by the studio. A year later, I think, after that Halloween night, I actually did, and impulsively got "Bite Me" written on me, like, the most impulsive thing I've ever done in my life. And today, that tattoo artist, that Halloween man, is one of our guests out here. So, this is Eternal Ramblings, and you are tuned into Rukus Avenue Radio. This is a show called Kapow Plus, where our rock band collides with the rest of the world. We have some interesting conversations. And today we'll dive into a religion called tattoo, right? So today's guest out here, he's the guy behind the needle, the scar, and behind some of the cleanest line work in Delhi's underground ink scene. I mean, this tattoo that he has done is one of the cleanest shit that I've ever gotten. And people have actually walked up to me and they're like, uh, "We gonna look aside the tackiness of it, but ask you who did this because it's really clean and like looks very professional." So some of you might know him already by the name Sleepdeprivedbot. Yeah, we're gonna get into more details about why he's named that. He's one of the resident artists at Devilz Tattoos, and whether you want something subtle, something that screams like that your trauma has a sense of humor or something like that, he's your guy. I can vouch for it. Uh, he swapped a career in engineering to become a full-time ink evangelist, sort of, just like fellow engineers. I think all engineers kind of branch out. They learn in engineering school, we learn what not to do and what we really want to do. And he's also one of those examples, like just like me. He spends his day etching people's breakdowns, breakthroughs, and bad decisions into skin as souvenirs. He once said, I changed careers the moment I realized I could stab strangers for fun. And somehow he makes it sound like a noble thing, right? So let's welcome the man who stabs people for a living, carves chaos into calm, makes the grotesque into beautiful shapes, and helps people wear their stories with pride. So Varun, aka Sleep Deprived Bot, let's go.
Yeah. That made me sound like I'm like some like mysterious.
I mean, initially you were like,
Yeah.
you, I mean, you have that aura. I think
That aura only stays till I like not open my mouth. As soon as I open my mouth, it's like, oh, he's a fellow yapper.
I mean, that's the thing, no? Like, I remember, like, you started walking towards me. It was actually like, you were gonna say something serious, like, looks like a serious dude, like, and then you started talking. I was like, oh, kind guy, man, like, just like a fun person, just like us, loves music. I remember when you were doing this tattoo, no, you played Aussie, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, listening to Aussie, and we had a good chat about Aussie, and I think you have a
Yeah, I have Aussie.
Yeah.
Aussie on one side and then Kurt Cobain on one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, we connected on music also, and we started talking, and that's when I realized, like, you are a official yapper as well, because we had a long chat. We talked about a lot of things, so fun. Like, but yeah, you were mysterious at first. You were like,
Yeah.
oh, who's this person? Like, just all tattooed up, and like, and as I told you, like, just before we started, I love this man.
Yeah. I don't know, like when I was gonna get it, like I asked like few important people of my in my life and they were like, don't do it, man. That won't suit you at all. You're not that person. And I'm like, just And then I said to my mom, can I get a tattoo on my face? She's like, if you get any tattoo on your face, you're like, gone.
Disowned.
Yeah. So I was like, Jaidat to stay here. So I gotta like listen to her. So that's why I got it in white. So it's sort of subtle. And I guess like it was a.
What was her reaction like, when she saw?
She didn't see actually at
Mm.
all. And then one day she was like, did you get hurt? Because like she was
Yeah.
waking me up and she was like, what happened to your eye? I'm like, no, it's just a tattoo. She's like, why the fuck would you get like a tattoo on your face? And I'm like, it just happened to happen. Like,
How long ago was this?
this is, I think, more than 2 years now.
2 years now?
It's tough to keep count on tattoos when it's like most of my tattoos are like impulsive.
Mm.
They're like, okay, are you free? Yeah, I'm free. Let's do something. And then whatever comes out.
So like, I always have this question, like, you are a great tattoo artist yourself. So do you sometimes ink yourself?
I did ink one of my tattoo on my like foot, but like
Yes.
except for that, no. Because like it's like I trust myself to do tattoos on others, but I don't trust myself to do tattoo on me. Because like I would be scared of the pain and everything. So you're a little bit flinchy when so the cleanliness of the tattoo won't come out. And like our team is like really, really good. So like it's like
But do you think like, what you do is the norm, that tattoo artists themselves don't ink themselves, or like some people do?
lot of people do. I just didn't want to do it because I don't like the feeling of tattooing myself. So it's just like a weird thing, like your brain is going like, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
Oh, interesting.
yeah, and then you are trying to like still want to do it. So the result doesn't come out like as good as you want it to be. So that's why I was like, nah, fuck that.
So like, what was the first tattoo that you ever got for yourself?
Worst tattoo?
First.
First I got like a samurai hair. I removed it already.
Oh, okay.
Funny story about that is like I didn't want to remove it. It was my first tattoo, and then we got a laser machine.
You wanted to test it out.
So everyone in our studio chose one tattoo they won't mind removing. It was just a question, and then it turned to okay, now lay down and we are removing it.
Oh damn.
So then like we had like initially I was like no, and then they somehow convinced me and they're like we'll cover it up with a newer better tattoo, and I'm like okay fine. So we ended up like doing on like all of the studio artists, most of the studio artists, we ended up removing one tattoo from everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
that's interesting actually.
Because who will we test on? We can't just test on like
Yeah.
clients, right? So it's like, oh, let's ruin our bodies to give like a better,
Wow, noble profession out there. Like, just like I said.
like, I won't say noble, but like the money only comes when like you do a good job. So yeah.
How old were you, like, when you got your first sort of tattoo? Was it before you started, like,
Yeah, it was way before. Like I was like 16 going 17.
Oh wow, okay.
And at that point, like I read somewhere, I don't think it's in India, like tried like ethically, ki, like they tattoo everyone. I've seen the tattoo studio tattooing like 14, 13-year-olds also. So I don't like that personally. So I searched up on internet what's the legal age, but there's no legal age in India, but it showed like 18.
Yeah.
So I had to grow my like beard and all so that I look older.
Faked it.
Yeah. And then they were like, oh, he looks old. Yeah, that's fine.
Old enough.
Let's start.
I think वो इसके साथ problem होती है, like, wherever she goes and like, people do ask her twice, how old are you? And then she has to bring an ID out ki, oh, I'm 24 already. And then they won't believe it. They're like, is this a real ID or not? You're not sure.
Yeah, that is actually wild. 24. I didn't think like 24 was the.
I know, right?
Yeah. I was always thinking like 18, 19 maybe. Yeah, but she has a baby face now.
Yeah.
I get asked, how old is that little boy?
Like, how old is that little? So I have to do two clarifications. First, she's a little girl and she's not that little as you think she is.
Yeah.
She's 24 years old now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how did you, like, you said you were doing engineering.
Yeah.
So how did you get into?
So I was doing engineering, and then what happened is like one day I was like, I need to be cool, man. I'm not getting any girl.
What engineering were you?
It was mechanical engineering. Literally, there was no the worst for like your dating life.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
worst thing ever.
Engineering joke.
Yeah. So there was no girls. There was one girl. She got so scared. She changed her stream mid like thing. She went to like I think CSC, computer science, and then like we had no girls. And then I was like, this is not what I imagine my college life to be. So I need to get a tattoo to be cool. So I searched up like tattoo studios, and there were two tattoo studios that came up. One was Devilz, and there's this another tattoo studio. I don't think it's there anymore. So I ended up going to Devilz because it was closer to home.
Yeah.
And they were really good at it. They showed us like live examples and all that. So we were sold.
Oh, okay.
So then I started getting tattoos. Once you get one,
Yeah.
it's tough
I know.
to like, yeah.
I was also like, I'll just get one.
Yeah. I was like this. I can't afford like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too expensive there. And then slowly you're like saving money, and then you're like, okay, nahi, 10,000 rupees बचा लेता हूँ अभी ऐसे करके. Then I started getting tattoos, and the owner of the studio got really close to me, became a friend and all that. And my engineering got completed while I was getting tattoos and all that. I started working for an MNC and all. And then one day I was getting a tattoo, and the guy was like, "Do you really like your job?" And I'm like, "Not really, man." He's like, Do you want to be a tattoo artist?" I'm like, "Sure, man." Yeah, I went home. I told my parents. They were like, "You have to pay your own like money to learn tattooing. We won't pay you. You can live here, you can eat here, but like nothing else." So I was like, "Okay, fine." And then I did that tattooing course and all, and I quit my job 1 week later, and I was like, "Fuck it, dekhi jayegi."
Interesting. Do you think like people do consider like tattooing as a proper professional?
No. I still get asked to this day. Once in a while, there would be a client who would be like, "What's your main job?"
What do you do?
Yeah, after this, what do you do? I'm like, "Sir, I'm here 8 to 10 hours every day. What do you mean? What do I do?" They're like, "Yeah." And then like the amount we charge, I won't say we are good at what we do, so we charge according to that, right?
Makes sense.
So when we are charging them money, they should understand कि like, oh,
Exactly.
you can like, yeah,
Effort goes into it,
yeah,
experience goes into
yeah.
it.
So
And I mean, if you are a tattoo artist, like, and if I were a tattoo artist, I'll be very shit scared and nervous, man. Like, I'm doing something very permanent. If I make a mistake,
yeah.
it's scary. Right?
So you learn to live with like, no tattoo is perfect, right? You can give like 90, 100% you can give, can't give. You try to be 100%, right? You try to do every line clean. Not 100% happens all the time. Sometimes some complication happens. One time this client, while getting a tattoo, like moved,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and then the line dragged. What should I do then? Like, I try, like, we figured out a fix. Obviously, it was a fix. It was not 100% like.
But that's the thing, no? Like, you understand that. I understand that. Like, no, probably because similar stuff we're doing in a lot of ways. But there would be clients who don't understand that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mostly like Gen Zs, I would say. I don't have any hate towards them. I really like the Gen Zs. The best memes that have come out of like any era is like Gen Z memes. The best. So I don't hate them. The problem is they see something online and then they see it on a white skin and they're like, "Oh, they did it.
Yeah.
How can't you not like replicate it?" I'm like, "We are brown skin. There's a difference. It's not about racism." Some people think, "Oh no, you're racist for it." No, man, I don't give. I'm brown myself. Why would I? I want to get like very like shiny tattoos, but like I can't because like skin tones and everything. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes, and
Yeah, I know, like,
they have
all
to
kinds
live with
of
it.
people. No, yeah, exactly. So some people might like just go after you, like, what have you done? Like, I wasn't expecting this as the output.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand, like, it's
Yeah.
never going to be perfect. Like,
Yeah,
every artist, like, even the same tattoo done twice might turn out a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it turns out better than that.
Huh.
I remember, especially I remember this person who was like, "Ki, I want this tattoo." I made like really clean tattoo, everything. And they were like, "But that tattoo was jagged." Because the artist made the mistake. But they're like, "We want it exactly." So they purposely wanted to sabotage the line so that they can replicate the tattoo that they found on internet. And I'm like, make it make sense, man. When I do a better job, then you have a problem. When I do like the exact what you want, then you have a problem. Ki, why is it not better than that? You can't live. It's like it. It would be same as like you performing like Bohemian Rhapsody, and then they're like, "Oh, but it doesn't sound like Freddie Mercury." Like, no, I'm not Freddie Mercury.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I think, like, it's a general at least I had that assumption that all tattoo artists are great at drawing and great at, like, sketching and art stuff.
Hmm.
Is that true?
No. No, not at all. I was good at doodling. So there was this like classmate ka copies that really got popular when I was in college. So they had like sketches at the end last page. So I used to copy that on the benches of my engineering college. So I got really good at doodling, but I was nowhere near like the level that you need to get tattooing. Tattooing, I think you can be a really good artist. You can paint the most realistic painting ever, but that doesn't like define that you would be a good
tattoo artist. Yeah.
tattooing is mostly practice. How clean the lines you can do, and everything doesn't relate 100%. You can't copy a painting, but you can make a close replica of it.
Because working with skin
Versus canvas is like very, very different.
very different.
Even when we practice on like fake skin, and we practice for years. Like I think I touched my first like machine. The first you start drawing sketches,
Okay.
and then that took like 6 months, and then after that I started tattooing on fake skin. After a year, I touched like machine and did a tattoo on like a person who want. So what we do, how we get people to get tattoos is like we say free tattoos. We don't take responsibility for it, and you'll get what you get, right? So people don't care, man. I've seen this. They come, they free.
You are
as
so
soon-
horrified with that. Like, I am appalled by how much people don't really care.
Yeah, because like when I was getting tattoos, I was like, I wanted from the best. I want the best,
Yeah.
and I
Same here. Like, I'll sit down with an idea for months and I'm
Yeah.
like, यार यहाँ करूँ वहाँ करूँ सही लगेगा नहीं करेगा.
Yeah.
Like I even went to the lengths of सुबह उठ के sketch pen से बना के देख रहा हूँ यार
Yeah.
अच्छा लग रहा है यार कि इधर उधर angles.
Yeah, that's what you want, something permanent to, because it's gonna be with you forever.
Exactly.
Right. So why don't you want it to be perfect? And then like people are like, no, free. It's fine. It's free. And I'm like, okay, free. See, okay, my practice. So I did like practicing for 1 year. So that's why also you get like so comfortable with the skin.
Yeah.
Then you don't see a tattoo as a tattoo. You see it like lines and shades.
Fair enough.
Only when you get
हाँ, पूरा the way you are seeing a tattoo might be very different from way a normal person is seeing it.
You know what is the thing that I get like, sometimes it surprises me. Like people think when I'm tattooing, I'm like focusing on their tattoo 100%. No, my brain goes somewhere else. I'm like, what I'm gonna eat, or because like your brain takes over and your muscle memory takes over.
I kind
So
of
you
understand that. Yeah.
you are multitasking. You're thinking about something else. And
Fair
like,
enough.
आज क्या खाऊंगा रात में था?
Same, हाँ. Like I think that happens to me as well. मैं stage पे जब गा रहा होता हूँ,
Yeah.
people might think I'm just like into the song.
Oh, yeah.
बंदा feel कर रहा है. नहीं यार, probably.
Naturally, yeah. I
मैं-
think इतना practice कर
Yeah,
रहा है.
exactly. It's on autopilot. I'm probably looking at somebody like ये क्या कर रहे हैं दोनों, ठीक है?
Yeah.
यहाँ पे हमारा next गाना क्या करे इसके बाद, ठीक है?
साले मैं गा रहा हूँ यहाँ पर ये चुम्मा चाटी कर रहा है.
Exactly.
So
Like,
it-
हाँ. So I agree with you. Like,
Yeah.
it becomes sort of like automated habit. You know what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
your body knows, your brain knows.
At the end, it's just lines, man.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, it's going to be lines and shades. Right. So I'm going to not look at it like, oh, ये तो circle है. Like, for me, it's just a continuous line.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. Yeah. So I just see it as like lines.
So do you remember like the first client that like not the like not the practice stuff, but like the client that came and like you sat down with them and like कि, okay मेरे को आज like this is sort of my first day of doing an actual tattoo where I'm getting paid and all of that.
I don't think it was my first, because like before starting tattooing on clients,
Huh.
you were an apprentice in the shop.
Mm.
So I was also managing,
Ah,
because the manager at that time quit. So I was discussing with so many clients about their ideas. Ki like, because the artists are tattooing, and that like my seniors were tattooing, and then we have to attend other clients also, no, who is coming. We can't be like, "Arey, jab tak artist nahi ho." Right? So I was free, so I was like, okay, I'll consult with. So I consulted so many clients, so I don't remember who is my first client, but I specifically remember one client. He was like a 19-year-old who was just came back from Australia. He was not Australian, he was from some country, and he had traveled at 19, he had traveled like 21 countries. And I was like, भाई मैं यहाँ दिल्ली से बाहर नहीं जा पाया हूँ अच्छे से. And then he got a signature done.
Oh, okay.
So I remember that, and I was so nervous, because like when you're really, really nervous now, even in like full blast AC,
Yeah.
you'll start sweating.
Yeah, starts sweating.
And I was dripping sweat, and I was trying to like not drip on the tattoo. So I was like this. Yeah. So I remember that. And after that, I've done so many now. I don't even remember how many. Like probably like thousands.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah.
Thousands. Wow.
Yeah. So like we average like a day I average like 2, right? It's been 8 years. So like
700, almost like 800 per year.
yeah. So almost like 2,000-3,000 maybe.
Interesting.
Except for the practice pieces. These are just clients. So like
You come across all sorts of people, like in terms of clients. Some people who are like overthinkers, who are just like
yeah.
lot of thought given into it. Some halfway between it. Some just like impulsive.
Yeah.
Like for you, me, I was the impulsive one. I just walked,
Yeah.
like But other tattoos have been like really thought of. So, what are your favorite types of clients and the clients that you really dread? Bhai, this is like
My
not looking forward to, but
Right.
people you also look forward to.
My favorite clients would be like so I have done so many tattoos now on like one person also. Some people have done like 10-15 tattoos on them, like small, big, small, big. Right. So they get so friendly. They're like, भाई क्या बनाना है? And they're like, कुछ design पड़ा है यार, मन कर रहा है, कुछ खुशी हो रही है. तो I'm like, okay भाई आजा, करते हैं, मैं दिखाता हूँ तेरे को. तो वो आ जाते हैं and then it's just like कि हाँ, yes or no, that's it. Or they would like the sketch and they would like इतना सा change कर दे, ये डाल दे थोड़ा सा. So that kind of client, like clarity and who are not like overthinkers. Because the worst kind of client would be like they like the design, but because they are not this usually happens with first timers or like with a person who has some family members who has gotten a tattoo. So instead of a person like me who's full body covered, they would ask that person कि like भाई तूने tattoo कराया है, तेरे हिसाब से ये सही लग रहा है. And then if they say no, then they are like नहीं अब कहीं और. And then they end up getting the tattoo that the other person wanted, where they wanted it, and then they don't like it. So I hate the clients who are like या मम्मी से ही पूछता हूँ, बहन से ही पूछता हूँ, भाई से पूरा मोहल्ला इकट्ठा कर होगा.
पहले पूछ लो तुम सब जगह ऊपर स्टार्ट करता हूँ मैं.
And the other client, like I don't say I hate is like it's just annoying.
Hate is a strong word.
Yeah, like some people I hate. Some people I hate. Yeah, like I especially hate this person. I don't even remember her exactly, but what she did is like I told her the prices and everything. She got the tattoo. She gave me the cash, right? And I'm counting. She left.
Okay.
Right, and the money was left. I went behind her and I was like, ma'am, I think you paid less. She's like, nahi, nahi, ye chalta hai. And then she left. And I was like, man, chalta hai. Like, what am I doing here?
मच्छी market.
Yeah. They're like, हाँ, sabji bhaiya, dhania free.
धनिया free.
So I don't, that,
Yeah, man. मतलब हाँ.
that person I hate. But otherwise, like, they annoy me, but it's okay. I was nervous first time when I was getting tattooed, so I understand first timers. And I also hate like smart asses. Like who would be like कि मैंने ये टैटू करा रखा है तो अब मुझे सब पता है. अब मैं जो बोलूंगा वही वो रिपीट कर रहे हैं, बट वो अलग थोड़ा लैंग्वेज चेंज कर देते हैं. तो जिस बंदे को हम समझा रहे हैं ना वो और कंफ्यूज हो जा रहा है कि जिसके साथ मैं आया हूँ वो कुछ और बोल रहा है, इसके साथ मैं आया हूँ वो और बोल रहा है. So it just like
makes sense. So you told me like कि when you are yourself getting inked to like go to your tattoo artist sort of, right? So who are like some of your favorite tattoo artists that you look up to, like people you admire the work of?
yeah, I admire so many people. The problem is, I think the best person like tattoo-wise would be Navjot. I think I really like. He also taught me.
Okay.
He's really good, but he's very not punctual. I'm saying that after being 1 hour late, but he's also not very punctual, but he's like a really good person and a really good sense of humor. So you're gonna laugh through it, right?
Is that dangerous if I end up laughing too loudly? Just move things around.
Dude, when I was getting my like, I have a tattoo here, so I was getting my tattoo here, and I was like, यहाँ इतना दर्द हो रहा है तो पता नहीं यहाँ arm पे कैसे दर्द होगा. He took the machine and he just like jolted. So there's like a mark of like in the middle of my armpit, which is like a tattoo mark. Because he was like, अब होगा दर्द? And I was like, भाई मेरे को नहीं कराया था tattoo. Like obviously we won't do that with clients.
Yeah, of
But
course.
between friends,
You can't.
yeah. It also happens with friends. I'm like, I'm gonna hide a dick in this tattoo. You don't worry. Don't worry. That day you want me to pay for like the food, right?
The moment like the time you get comfortable enough to that extent with me, I'm not gonna come to you here. Like, did you notice that there is a hidden dick inside your tattoo? I'm like, no, we're done.
There's a person who, oh, I remember this. Okay, I don't know. Would I get like in trouble? So there was this. a really bad person, right?
You don't have to drop names.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop him. Not from our studio. Not from our studio. So this guy was getting tattooed at this parlor, right? And this guy was a really like annoying person, very like, मैं तो इतना ही दूंगा, मेरा बाप तो ऐसे ऐसे है. And okay, the artist got like annoyed. So he wanted an owl with wings on hair. So the owl was, the body was in the front and the wings were like kind of merging together in the back.
Yeah.
So he made the wings in such a way that the empty gap between the wings is like the dick shape. Yeah, so it's like a whole ass dick.
Did you realize?
Yeah, no one realized. I was like, because
Let's
like,
not see
yeah,
right now.
yeah, and then I was like, it kind of looks weird. He's like, yeah, because I hated dick. Because like, the shape is, because he won't notice, because he's gonna.
I love this so much.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so you better not screw up with, like, don't mess up with your tattoo artist.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
No, we are professional. We are very professional until we are like pushed to an edge.
Of course, man, of course. I have had those moments on stage where somebody would push my button so hard, like, I'll just, while singing, I'll just slip in a line or two and just, like, throw a remark. I know the person is not going to notice, but my band members will be like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I understand. Like people want so much attention for no reason. Ki like, oh, how can I make it about myself? I mean, no, it's not about you, man. No one cares.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Listen to the songs. Like, I hate those people because I am a very awkward person. Unless I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with you guys. We have yapped before, so like it's fine. But like if there was like a big audience, I would be the person in the corner sipping beer and would be thinking in my brain, if they only knew how cool I was. Like I'm that person. So yeah, I won't like speak out or anything. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Even in metros, like I see like when I travel by metro, right? So people would like sneakily take pictures.
Oh.
I even have a DM abhi, like I have a screen.
Like, pictures of you?
No, pictures of me, but like there was this guy, specifically I remember, you are just on reels, right? I'm just brain rotting myself to like autism. And then I was going through like reels and all. So he somehow saw my like Instagram handle.
Okay.
Like my private one.
Yeah.
He messaged me on that, hey, I noticed your Instagram handle while you were scrolling through it.
Creepy.
Yeah, and I really like your tattoos. Would you like to be my friends or something like that?
Okay.
I'm like, no, man. No,
Of
this is not.
Of course.
Yeah, this is not the way.
Just like, talk to me face to face.
Yeah, just come up to me and be like, hey, hi. Yeah, because like I'm like really friendly. I don't look friendly, but I'm very friendly. I love to talk.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. Like recently there was this uncle, I locked eyes. He was coming towards me and I saw him from the side of my eye. And I'm like, oh my God, this uncle is going to do something. But he did nothing. He was like, I was like, oh, cool. Finally, one uncle who's not trying to touch my tattoos and be like, oh, ye asli hai kya? I'm like, please mat chedo mujhe.
I remember, like, I think the first time I came to the studio, you were wearing this t-shirt, right? And it said what? It said, don't bully me, I'll come.
Yeah, don't bully me, I'll come. Yeah.
I love that so much. And such a cool.
I get picture taken, like I get stopped. I stopped wearing it, but like, cause it like got ruined.
Oh, okay.
Like by someone like purposefully.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. कि हाँ भाई नहीं yeah, don't wear that t-shirt. I'm like, okay, fine, but I really want to get another t-shirt made. I just want to write on the back of it father figure, because so many people come up to me and be like they come with their like family issues and they're like, okay, I want to be the father figure in their life, so I'm gonna be that. Instead of coming, now I'm gonna be a father figure.
So, like, I think everybody, there are a lot of people who love the idea of getting a tattoo, but they get scared by कि oh, it'll hurt, कि दर्द होगा यार मेरे को, ठीक है? मेरे को नहीं था, honestly, like, probably थोड़ा सा masochism मेरे अंदर भी है कि हाँ होगा दर्द, देखी जाएगी, मजा आएगा, ठीक है? But I know a lot of people who are like stopped by कि यार दर्द होगा यार मेरे को. So what do you think, like, is pain like just part of the process? If there comes like a technology जहाँ पे painlessly होने लगे, would you want to do that?
There is now, people are doing like under anesthesia and all that shit. It's super fucking expensive, but also very scary, because like there was this one person who had like heart complications and he died while getting a tattoo. Like he got cardiac arrest and he died. Like I have gotten so many tattoos, but uh, it's okay. Like, I think the pain is the part of it.
Part of it, no?
It makes you kind of like earn your tattoos.
Exactly.
But I'm saying that only because I can't afford anesthesia. If I had, I would in a heartbeat, like,
Oh, okay, I would not.
yeah. No, I would like,
Given a choice.
oh my God, like some tattoos hurt so much. Like my
Mine
back
also,
tattoos,
yeah.
I have like from neck to my ass.
Hmm.
And it took like 8 days.
Fair enough.
8 days of like excruciating pain. So I was like, okay, I would love some.
Probably I'm just
mystery for it.
talking out of less experience here. हाँ नहीं चाहिए मेरे को यार
No,
लगाओ तो
ribs,
दर्द दो
dude. When I was getting my ribs done, like Navjot was doing tattoo.
यार ribs में तो दर्द हो गया है
It took like 2 days, and we slept in the studio. Like 4 or 5 hours, we slept in the studio, and the next day we continued. At the end, it felt like if someone was taking like a matchstick and just rubbing it on my skin while the fire was burning. And it was like winter, peak winter. So I couldn't like wear clothes because the clothes were
Yeah,
sticking to my tattoo
course.
and it felt like the heat is coming out. So I had to like I had to cover my half body with like a blanket and half I was like this the whole time. It hurt so much. And I think like women are better with pain.
Yeah.
Like, but still they are also like good, but like not as.
Yeah. What's the like what's the part of the body that hurts like the most?
I think the palm would hurt. I have a white tattoo on my palm also.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a moon and a scythe, but it's not very visible because it doesn't stay here.
Yeah, because you keep washing your hands and everything.
And also the skin is
It
different.
changes very quickly.
Yeah. So because there's not a lot of fat
Ah.
content, it's like muscle
Okay.
and nerves, so it doesn't like settle.
Oh, interesting.
So like there are specific people who just do palm tattoos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a British guy, Luke Ashley karke.
Huh.
He just does palm tattoos.
Okay, wow.
And it stays for
Okay,
him.
okay.
He's really good at it. It also comes from experience. Obviously, it will stay here also, but my process was let's see how much it hurt. So we were like, okay, let's do it. So I was like,
Does?
yeah, it hurts like a bitch. It feels like just fire. It doesn't like it's not pain. It just like continuous burning. Like someone is burning your skin with fire. It's like that. That was very painful. Ribs were really painful. Inner thighs really painful. And like longer the tattoo goes, it hurts.
Yeah,
more.
of course, of course.
Like starting, like your tolerance kicks in,
Hmm.
but later on, like it hurts.
If it continues. Matlab, हाँ, like I have my tattoos are all just small, like 1 hour jobs at max.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I can imagine like pura, somebody getting like a full arm or a full back tattoo.
Yeah, it is painful. But it's okay. It's part of the process. Like
Fair enough.
there are like some surface,
Surface like
surface or
numbing
numbing
agents
creams
or
and all.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
हाँ.
yeah, it also changes the texture of the skin a little.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's tough too because it clogs up the pores, no?
Okay, okay.
So it's tough to like jam in like need.
Oh,
So usually use it like almost at the end when it's like unbearable. I've seen like people getting hospitalized because it was so painful. Because you're almost like in a euphoric state. It's like eating a lot of like king chilies and like so spicy you just like lose your mind. So I've seen that for some people who try to like I'm not trying to scare. This is only for like tattoos which are like continuously done for like like days and days. Like 8 days for me, 3 days for someone. That person was getting tattooed the whole back continuously for 3 days, and it was like 3-4 artists in one go. So it's not even like you're like focusing pain on one area. It's like multiple areas. You can't even focus. So it's like that burning sensation happening and continuously like 6 hours a day. So 18 hours you are going through that pain. It's tough.
And I realized like how much tattoo artists have to learn about just like how different people's skins are, like what kind of ink you are using, how it heals differently for everybody. Lot of like sort of biology, chemistry involved in it, like if you think about it. Is that true? Like do you
In the
guys
starting
study
year.
about it? Yeah.
Not we don't study. Like I said, it's just practice. Tattooing is practice. You get so used to it. It's like a standard process, right? Like in even when you create a song, right? There's something like even with lyrics or like rap, you have to like rhyme, double entendre, so like kind of stuff like that. So there's a method to it. More you practice, more you get better at it. So at the end, it's not about like difference in the skin that much. It's about like practice. There's a certain amount of like needle that has to go deep. And still to this day, sometimes there would be a complex skin where something will happen. Because it's still body, right? And it's like a hand done thing. So there would be complications, but that's like rarely. Like maybe like it happened, it has happened like 2-3 times in like my whole like career abhi tak. So yeah, it happens. Mistakes happen. You just have to rectify them. How can you make the experience like better from where you are? That's you have to figure out. Otherwise, like difference in skin is not that much. Specifically, only the difference is like when someone has like an allergy to something.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or they're on like blood thinner medication. Because like then a little bit of a prick will,
Yeah.
the blood will ooze out and then the ink won't settle in. Because the needle won't be able to push in the ink. That's the only thing I think.
You know, I've seen some like very scary, like I never got the, like, you know, people getting their inner lip. You have one?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says lies.
Oh, nice.
So it's like, okay, I lie.
You're saying this hurts more than this?
Yeah, it didn't feel nothing. Plus, the problem with this, all these tattoos, like the more painful tattoos,
Huh.
they don't stay.
Huh.
Like fingers, palms, they are very like rarely it stays. And when it stays, it doesn't stay very clean. This didn't hurt actually. Maybe it was like I was so jacked up on like caffeine,
Cool.
like I didn't like feel it. I was drinking a lot of coffee, so I was.
And another thing that really scares me is people, like, you know, tattooing their cornea or something.
Yeah, eyelid tattoos. Yeah, that kind of scares me also.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because like someone like a very big person in the tattoo industry, his name is Paul Booth. So we were discussing. He did a guest
Oh, wow.
like thing in our place when we used to have like tattoo festivals, and we used to like organize a tattoo festival. So then he came from US.
I think, you know, we continue, but I'll tell you something very cool about it.
So Paul Booth came in, and someone brought up like he was sit and talk. He's like the grandfather of tattooing.
Okay.
And he's like the OG who
Paul Booth.
started. Yeah, Paul Booth. He's like a crazy person. You'll love him. Like I remember he was coughing while he was smoking a cigarette. I'm like, "Are you okay? Do you need water?" He's like, "No, let me suffer." He's like that kind. He's like like he has tattooed like people from Slipknot, Pantera, वगैरह. So he's like that OG. And he's scary person, scary looking person, but very sweetheart. Like I didn't feel like some artists I meet like who are like really big deal, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm a big fan, and they're like, who are you? Like that. And this guy was like, well, who am I? No one. For him, though, I'm no one. It's like me going to who is a good analogy. You going to who's your favorite singer alive?
I mean, alive. Okay, alive. Alive is difficult.
You can't go to like dead.
Can't go to
Uh,
Freddie Mercury's
yeah.
grave. Tell me some singers I love who are alive.
So you go to Taylor Swift.
That's not Taylor.
Yeah, really?
I mean, I like her songwriting from a business perspective, but
My
oh,
sister
let's
loves.
say I go to Surge Tank, yeah, like System of a Down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. You go to them and you're like, hey, what's up? And they hold a whole ass like conversation, right? So you will feel like, oh, this person is like really down to earth. Huh? So he's like that. And some people have like really bad experiences with like celebrities. So like,
Fair enough.
but he is like the OG. It's like Ozzy at his peak, being like, hey, what's up, man? I love your work. Oh, you are doing also great job, like that. So it will mean something. Huh? So he was that cool. Even though he just ate pizzas every day. Fucking every day he was eating pizzas. I'm like, damn.
You
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah. Pizza and one liter of Sprite. And I was like scared. I'm like, pizza is okay, but sugary drink? No.
So, you know, I was telling you about there is a possibility. I'll check that now, that we might have crossed paths even before like, you know, whenever we met in
Yeah.
22, 23.
Yeah.
Because back in, I think, 2019 or 2019, I guess, we were doing a show, Hard Rock Cafe Gurgaon में जब हुआ करता था, and Devils was doing a tattoo workshop there.
Oh.
ऊपर वाले floor में, right? And we were playing ऐसे like जहाँ पे stage हुआ करता था, and I don't know if were you there? Were you part of it? I think you were, right?
Maybe. How long was that? Like if it's under 8 years, then probably.
2019.
Probably.
Probably, no?
Yeah, 2019 I was there.
Because some
Where in the
यार साइबर हब में एक हार्ड रॉक कैफे हुआ करता था.
maybe not then, because like I didn't come towards the Gurgaon side.
Because I remember like that was the first time I got to know about Devilz Tattoo, because
we were playing, like, somebody from the Devil's team came, like, if you guys ever want to get tattoos, like, here's our card, like, just drop by.
Yeah.
And वो वही वाला था दूसरा, कहाँ पे है दूसरा वाला, like मजनू का टीला, no, Sakir.
No, GK one I'm locked.
So they gave us the GK wala card, I remember.
Yeah.
So
Probably like Lokesh was it, because like he's really good at marketing. He just like, he's like business minded, like really a genius person. Like I have talked to people who have said no to my face, and then he comes in. I don't know, he says the same shit, but he says it in a way ki like people are like, okay, fine, like that. Yeah, so yeah, he probably him. Like then probably I wasn't there. Like there must be like few artists. But not every artist want to work in a club. The problem is it's too loud.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like drunk people are the worst.
Same.
Yeah.
I think that is a universal truth out here as well when we are singing.
Yeah.
Weird as drunk people, man, and their requests and how they behave, like it's not cool.
I wanted to ask you guys a question. So, because you tour a lot, right? So, like, when you started, did you feel like you would have like a rock star life? And does it like relate to that? Like, there must be a high, but
There's definitely a high when you are on stage and you're performing and the audience,
but as like,
the audience is receptive. Like there are audiences which are big but dead.
yeah,
There are audiences which are small but wild, that just, like, make us feel like best case scenario, big audience and going wild. But like there are sometimes the small audiences which are going wild gives you a fucking high, like, live for that.
yeah,
But I think I was never interested in that rockstar life,
Yeah.
because I came in to music with a very business sort of an approach, like, ki, how we are dressed, how we are doing
Love
marketing,
the
social
dressing,
media.
wala.
Exactly, So even now, on stage, I'm a very different person.
Yeah.
Like, just like full of, like, people will imagine me as the party guy, like, he's the most
Yeah.
lively person. Stage se utarte hi button switch कोने में चुपचाप किताब के साथ.
See, that's what. Because like I have clients who think कि like, oh, as soon as the tattooing part खत्म, ये तो orgy कर रहा है, जाओ ये दिन भर दारू पी रहा है, कोक कर रहा है. Like I remember, like I don't even drink. Like I broke my sobriety like 2 days ago with like 3 pint of like Corona. Like I have been like so, like don't drink that much. I don't enjoy, because like as you get older now, next day you have to work.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I didn't have to like have to go to college. I can bunk that, right? Now I have a headache. Now I have to deal with clients also. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not drinking.
The amount of time I've been asked, like, like this, if I do coke, I'm like, no, man. Like, they're like, are you sure you don't do coke? I'm sure I don't do coke.
Yeah, I've seen people.
offered coke so many times. They're like, of course you do coke.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You look like like so people come up to me and in the gym,
Yeah.
I would be working out. They'll be like, भाई आपके पास connection है? हाँ. And they're like कि मेरे को ना weed लेनी है. तो मैंने कहा भाई मैं नहीं पीता. भाई झूठ बोल रहा हूँ. अरे भाई नहीं पीता भाई. नहीं हूँ ऐसा.
So yeah, I think I tried really hard to get into that rockstar life. Initial वो शुरू के 6
Starting, yeah.
कि ठीक है दारू पी रहे हैं, ठीक है, like, we're like doing all of that shenanigans. Like मेरे बस की नहीं है यार, मेरे से नहीं होगा यार.
It took me one party. I haven't been to,
Exactly. It's just that one night.
so in my whole life I've been to clubs like 6-7 times total. I remember the first time there was
Besides the time I'm playing,
yeah.
by willingness, मैं
हाँ.
शायद 5-6 बार.
There was never willingness. It was like peer pressure and I gave in.
Of course.
Like my friends are like, okay, नहीं अब चलना पड़ेगा. So I'm like, okay, यार fine, चल लेंगे. I remember first time I went was Hoska's village, and there was this club called Levels. So it had like levels.
Okay.
So very clever.
Yeah.
Wow. So 4 people. So I grew up in Faridabad, which I don't look like, but I grew up in Faridabad.
यार मैं old Delhi से हूँ यार, मैं like exactly, people don't ever guess it.
Yeah, so when I start talking like Kahora Mama, I say, and then like people get like, what? Like that. So I've grown up with like people who are like very desis and all. I've been desi all my life. Now it's a little different. You have to be, I look different, so I have to talk different kind of. I cannot talk to like clients, kaise, mama, kya chal raha? I say, no, can't. Sometimes for fun, yeah, but like no. So 4-5 people from Faridabad, we went this, they didn't let us in. All boys. Mechanical student, how will? They're like 11,000 रुपए. तो फिर हमने यार पैसे भी नहीं मिलते थे मेरे को. My mom used to give me 20 rupees for auto, right? It's not like we had money, but they're like, we won't give. Like, I was pampered. Like I wasn't like iPhone pampered like people are now, but I was pampered, right? if I needed money, they would give me. Only if it's important. But like mom will give me 20 rupees and she'll give me like change. So when I walk in college, it's chan, chan, chan. So that kind of trauma is there. But otherwise, like when we went to levels, I was like, chal bhai tu udhar de de. मैं तेरे को बाद में दे दूंगा 11,000 लेके चलेगा. I hated every bit of it because one of my friend was like मेरे को तो sex करना है. And then whatever drinks we were getting for the 11,000, he would go up to girls and give it, and the girls will take and go. Because why would they go with like guys from Faridabad? So that happened like multiple times, and then some like friends of friends would call us to like club. So people come up to me and they think like I like partying. Oh, I'm doing coke, like doing drugs and all that. I don't. The most obsessed I am with like food. Oh, there's a new cheesecake.
Do you like spicy food?
Everything. I love every fucking food. Except for like some Naga king chili shit. Because that's too spicy, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. One time to impress this girl, I took like a big bite.
Of the Naga chili?
Yeah. Because it was not even the original Naga chili. It was like a achar form. So it's dialed down. I like, it felt like I'm pooping blood. It felt like there was like coal, hot coal coming out of me. Oh my God. It was the worst. I was sweating from everywhere. Everywhere. It was so bad. Never do that.
So yeah. Okay,
Like,
cool.
that's the
Way
point.
more similarities, man, between us.
Because everyone thinks we are rock stars.
I know, right?
Rockstar life. Like, there are some people who want that
There
life.
are, exactly.
I know so many tattoo artists who have gone from being tattoo artists to DJs.
Oh, okay.
And they do both.
Okay, okay.
I can't. I don't know how. But they.
I know a lot of people, man, like, living the rock star life. Like, I'm like, भाई मेरे से नहीं होगा भाई सुबह उठना है मेरे को ठीक है मैं घर जाके सो रहा हूँ
मेरे को अभी 2 घंटे रील स्क्रॉल कर लिया नहीं ब्रेन रॉट टाइम सेक्रेड है मेरे को जाना है.
Like people, I tell people like people are like, oh, let's go to a club. I'm like, बहुत loud music होता है.
Yeah.
Like तू loud music profession की तरह करता है. मैंने कहा मैं कर रहा हूँ वो ठीक है. मेरे को सुनना नहीं है जाके.
Same. I can't.
What is your reaction? जैसे like I'm pretty sure you have gotten clients who come up to me where मैंने X का नाम लिखवा लिया मेरे को ये change करवाना है. Reaction क्या होता है? अंदर से जो आता है that you don't say it to their face.
Now I'm थोड़ा सा like over it. In the starting I was like there are some very close client. There's a very close client of mine. She is I think studying overseas. So recently she came back. I bullied her throughout the covering of that art. And like we are friends so I can bully her. But like for regular clients I'm like fine. It's like you made mistake.
Just work.
Yeah, it's
For you it's just work.
it doesn't matter.
So when people come up to you and say, I want to get the name of my partner tattooed, do you advise them against it?
Sometimes I try to push it. So like, cause okay, this is gonna be like if this like goes to the wrong audience, then I would be in trouble. So I purposely do smaller tattoos for women of when they get like significant others, especially when they're early in their relationship. For men, I'm like, okay, fine, man, gotta live with it, bitch. You gotta understand. Because like there's more scrutiny towards women. Yeah, there's more scrutiny towards women, right? And like women usually don't want to get like very, very big tattoos. Like unless you are into like. So I purposely make like I would show them a printout, but when I'm gonna tattoo them, I print out like a size smaller. So they won't know. Right. So I do that.
Why would you get in trouble? I think like he's looking out for you.
Yeah.
You're looking out for them.
Because I remember one of my client was like into like 2 months of relationship, and she's like, he's the one. I'm like, he's not the one. I can guarantee you, he's not the one. Take my word for it, right? I will eat my own shit if he's the one. It didn't happen. That's what I covered up recently. I had said against it. And it didn't happen.
Wait, did you have that look? Yeah, I told you so.
I bullied her. Like I said, it took me 1 hour. I bullied her through it. And and now like we are friends, so it's fine. But like otherwise, I don't. It's fine.
Yeah, continue.
I remember this couple who was about to get engaged got like big ass tattoos, like a half sleeve tattoo, and then they broke up.
Shit.
Both were crazy. The guy did something crazy also, but the woman also was crazy because she would just message me and she'd be like, tarot reading kara do. Like, tarot card reading kyun karao hai mere ko nahi. She got into tarot card reading right after that. Okay. For some reason, and she became like too much into tarot reading. And like I'm not against it. But then she's being like, let me read your Yeah, I was like, she was like, let me read your cards. I'm like, you can read your own cards? Wait. Like, before getting this big ass tattoo. But yeah, whatever. Like,
Well, ऐसा हुआ है, like, some women have, like, started hitting on you mid tattoo. I'm pretty sure.
and women and men.
Men.
I married men, man. There was a uncle who came with his family. His family went out to eat food, and he started like caressing my like thigh. And I'm such an awkward person. I couldn't say anything back. I did the tattoo as fast as I could. Like I didn't
And
care about. Like,
I तो thought they'll just, like, talk to you sweetly. ये तो कुछ ज़्यादा हो गया.
no. There's full on assault, man.
अरे बाप रे यार.
It happens, man. And which is so bad because like I'm so like over it now. Ki, like it doesn't feel. I'm just like don't do this.
Of course.
I just say ki, like I'm not comfortable like this.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't like affect me emotionally. Like I don't go home and
हाँ, मतलब ठीक है.
in the starting I was like, क्या कर-
कर रहे यार. क्या औरत.
I remember this woman tried to kiss me also. She was getting her husband's name here. And she just lunged while tattooing. And I'm going back while she's lunging because like I'm worried like I'm gonna
Yeah, the tattoo.
fuck up
Yeah,
the tattoo.
exactly.
And she's not worried about that. She's trying to lunge on me. And like
I'm so glad I asked this question.
I didn't want it because she smelled like sweat a lot. She was like so sweaty.
Yeah, man. Oh,
And I was not into it. I was worried about the tattoo. I was worried about the tattoo. I didn't want to like make out right now.
of course. Right now, what do you mean right now?
No, malab, like right in the like if you ask me and I'm into that kind of shit, then I would okay,
Yeah,
fine, consent given,
of
fine,
course, no.
fine. Who doesn't want to get laid? Yeah, well, whatever. But then like don't do it in the middle of the tattoo. I'm like focusing here and then they're trying to be like, it makes me nervous. I don't like it. It just feels like I go back to my shell and I'm yeah. Do you like that? Yeah, I like it. Like it just becomes weird. Like people are weird, man.
I know, right? And ऐसे ना, people assume that, like, for people like me, हम लोग stage
Yeah.
पे, like, we would appreciate all of that, right? So we were once playing in Goa, ऐसे, like, and drunk women, like, right in the front, Goa, like, around New Year's. So it was bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, like, people.
Damn.
People were just going wild, and there was a moment where there were too many hands on me, right? And like people pulling my pajamas down, man. Mic खींच रहा, कोई कहीं हाथ है इधर उधर, and I'm like, this is a bit too much. Yeah.
Bro is complaining about drowning. When people are like parched, bro is complaining about drowning.
I'm like, see, it's fine, like, okay, I am okay, but like a little decency there, like, it's not cool. I stepped back and, like, the bouncers came and like, भाई मेरे को थोड़ा सा, like, this is a bit too much.
Bouncers also don't like come in like until it's like the end of the moment, right? I've seen that in so many clubs. Like जब तक लड़ाई
भाई मैं अंदर चला रहा था अभी उस क्राउड के, पहले आ जाते थोड़े 2 सेकंड.
like drunk men are like really bad, but women scare me, man.
I know, right?
The women scare me like
Yeah,
when they're
I
drunk.
was scared, no, like,
Because they would be the shyest people ever and then be like "Uah, अभी यहीं कर यहीं करना है मेरे को."
मेरे साथ हो रखा है, bro. Like, we do this thing, like, where we bring a woman, like, on stage and I serenade and everything. It's part of an act, like, I do that.
Yeah.
This one time, like, I'm serenading and I, like, I'm dancing with her while singing. She's just, like, started making out with me, and I'm like, एक मिनट, ये क्या हो रहा है?
Udit Narayan moment.
वो reverse उदित नारायण moment.
Reverse Udit.
I'm like, ये क्या हो रहा है? रुक जाओ, गाना खत्म करना है मेरे को, गाना खत्म करना है.
Mom, अरे भाई lyrics कहाँ गई? Yeah, I get it. Yours must be so much worse because you play for crowds. I at least am one by one. My
I
words.
don't know, man. Like, that would be much more intimidating.
Yeah, that is intimidating, but like
भागोगे कहाँ? मैं तो चलो भाग जाऊंगा.
it's worse also because it's like mostly it's like why an uncle, man? And why with a family? You have kids. I just saw your kids and wife. If you were in the closet, then like don't do this to me. Why are you giving me this baggage? And instead of feeling bad for myself, you know what I was thinking? यार उसको क्या पता जबरदस्ती शादी करा दी और
मैं भी वही सोच
मैं
रहा
उसके
था
बारे
यार.
में सोचा हूँ बेचारे के बारे में
रहा था बेचारा.
कि भाई उसको जबरदस्ती बच्चे करने वाला है भाई.
Such kind people we are.
Yeah, I just got almost molested by this guy, but what a tough life he's living. Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, chalo. With this, we take a small break, and till then, you listen to a Kapow song called "Want Some Get Some," which is all about a lot of rage, a lot of emotion, and then we'll come back for some more conversations with Sleep Deprived Bot here.
Yeah.
Arriba, arriba, ándale, arriba, yepa. Oh, partner. Sure enough, you ain't expecting the mad dogs tonight, eh? Now watch them roll. Break the door. We out of here. Loaded in. Don't get too near. On your knees. Unfaithful liars. Gonna make you obey. When the bullets fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your horses at the door. I'm a ticking time bomb. Run away, run away. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you wanna taste the sun, want some, get some, sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your horses at the door. I'm a ticking time bomb. Run away, run away. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you wanna taste the sun, want some, get some, sucker. Andre, Andre, oppa, oppa! Get off your horse, son. Cause I'm fixing to fuck you over. Here we go. Break the chains, we all get out. Mama told me don't listen to the crowd. Kiss my girl with your mouth. I don't see no day. You need to bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your horses at the door. I'm a ticking time bomb. Run away, run away. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you wanna taste the sun, want some, get some, sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your horses at the door. I'm a ticking time bomb. Run away, run away. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you wanna taste the sun, want some, get some, sucker. This shitty town is all out of luck. Just hissy fits, no big old butts. Dust and dead is dust. No bullies to bust, no cowgirls to fuck.
So welcome back, and you are tuned into Rukus Avenue Radio, and this is KAPOW Plus, a show where a rock band collides with the rest of the world. And we have here Sleep Deprived Bot, aka Varun, with us, telling us interesting stories about how tattooing works, and things he has seen, which is a lot, right? So let's dive into some more fun questions before we make him play sort of a interesting game. Okay, so yeah, he wasn't prepared for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, so what is the weirdest request that you've ever gotten which made you uncomfortable? As like, okay, this is new.
There was weirdest request is usually like genital tattoos. This
Tattoos of genitals or tattoos on genitals?
on genitals. So this guy wanted to get like a rose done on his dick. And
Wait, how does that work? What?
I don't know. It was supposed to be a rose. I'm like,
Like here or there?
there.
Okay.
So he was like, I want to get a rose on my dick. And I'm like, why? And he's like, my girlfriend says that. And I'm like, okay, weird request, fine. Okay, we'll see. Because at that point, that guy was like a really close client also. They were
Okay.
like not close as in like friends kind, but they were regularly getting tattooed. So
Yeah.
I knew them. So he's like, I want to get a rose. So I'm like, okay, fine. Send me a reference picture. And instead of sending a reference picture of the tattoo, they send me a dick picture.
That's what I was worried about.
I was like when you're not expecting it now.
Yeah.
So then it's like, wow. First few seconds, my brain couldn't compute. I'm like, what am I looking at? Because it was not like a very like brightly lit picture, very dark. And I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? And then my brain started like putting pieces together, and I'm like, okay, that's a dick. Okay. No. So that was, I think, the weirdest one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was expecting an answer like this, but
Yeah. Genital tattoos are always weird. And like request outside tattoos also sometimes happen.
What do you
Like this couple wanted to go skinny dipping with me, and they're like, at first I got confused. I'm like, skinny dipping, you just got a tattoo, you are not supposed to swim. He's like, no, I didn't say skinny dipping. I'm like, you wrote it, it's a text, it's not like you misspoke. I saw the skinny dipping.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I like auto corrected or something.
What did he wanted to say?
I don't know. I don't know what's up with them. Like they were like a weird couple. So
Okay.
the girl was into me.
I love, like, you're like, first of all, you're just ignoring one of the
most like
most important thing about hygiene that I told you.
Yeah.
But then what is with this request?
Yeah, I'm like skinny dipping. I don't want to go skinny dipping.
कहाँ पे? यहाँ कहाँ skinny dipping करोगे तुम?
They were rich, man. They had like personal like
Okay, I see.
the guy's family owns a castle. Like they are like Rajwada kind of shit.
Okay.
So they have their own castle, their own swimming pool. I don't think they're together anymore,
Should
but
have gone for skinny.
it was tempting. And I can like make like a secret Ray-Ban glasses wala video and be like blackmail it into like being a millionaire, but nah. Then I was like, nahi man. Too much.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
This I never expected.
Yeah. I mean, it's so many because they think we are weirdos also. I literally want to go home and
get it,
sleep.
man. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I am weird, but like not in the way they are.
That they're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in like a sexualized way. I can like quote them memes for memes,
Yeah.
but not like.
I get it. How people think, like, artists are just like, they're the unhinged people. Like, we can ask them the weird stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah. And like, oh, we'll look like, like different.
Yeah.
Probably no one has asked. Everyone asked the same. Because they expect us to have like certain kind of way. So that.
What's that one thing that, like, people. You've probably answered it, but like, I'm still gonna ask that people have a stereotype about, like, tattooing and tattoo artists in general. Besides you are a party person and having parties every other day.
Beside that, like I'm into like bad shit. Or I would know like I've like maybe I went to rehab or something, or I have like a drug problem or something. Like they're like fully, cause like I used to also roll my cigarettes. So I would get like open tobacco and just roll my cigarettes instead of like buying cigarettes. So that also kind of gave like
झूठ बोल रहे हो यार, आप फूकते हैं?
yeah, मैंने देखा अभी आपका नहीं भाई वो तंबाकू है अच्छा तंबाकू है तंबाकू
क्या ऐसा वही बोलते हैं यार,
Yeah.
बताओ तो कहाँ से?
वही पता नहीं क्यों but yeah that happens a lot. Then I'm doing hardcore drugs or something now. I literally read Hanuman Chalisa till like fucking my college days.
Why? What the fuck, man? Like,
Like,
हाथ मिलाओ
yeah.
यार.
Mom is like you'll be successful if you were very like religious family.
Proper ऐसे religious बच्चा था यार, Tuesday को fast रख रहा हूँ और
Yeah, same.
है ना?
नवरात्रि में fast रख रहे हैं.
हाँ वही ऐसे हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ रहा हूँ, अब ऐसे atheist सा हो गया हूँ, but ठीक
हाँ.
है, like, people don't get it, people like तू?
Yeah. Same. If you look like pictures of me in the past, like you'll be like, क्या कौन?
हाँ, same.
Yeah.
People from my school, like, कोई आ जाता है शो पे या कोई किसी को जानता है, स्टोरी पे देखता है, तो ये कर रहा है, ये तो किताबों में सर दे के बैठा रहता
I'll
था.
tell you the worst thing that happened very recently. There was like a school friend. I won't say the name. Sorry, I was about to. So she came with her husband, and she didn't recognize me, but I recognized her. I'm like, I know you.
Yeah.
She's the husband was like, how? I'm like, no, we
Already.
no. We went to like school together,
Yeah.
and this her name, right? And she's like, how do you know? Who are you? And I told my name. You're like, Varun? ये क्या हो गया तेरे को? इतने सारे tattoo? And then she said, "Chi."
And she came to get the tattoo.
Yeah. Her husband wanted to get a tattoo, and she said to my face, she didn't have any filter. She's like, "Chi, क्या कर लिया तूने?" And I'm like,
तुम मेरे टैटू स्टूडियो में खड़े हो अभी, ठीक है?
हाँ, मेरे से tattoo बना रहा है, तुम मेरे को कह रहे छी.
छी. अभी
अभी
डिक छुपाता हूँ.
यही सबसे पहले ये कुछ तो करूँगा भाई. अब कैसे?
ऐसी कौन सी चीज है that you have repeated like million times to people about tattoo hygiene, तो वो बिल्कुल नहीं करते?
Gym. Something about gym. Like they'll be like, नहीं मैं तो dedicated भाई. नहीं करूँगा तो मर जाऊँगा आज मैं आत्महत्या में. Like this is very important for my mental health. I'm like भाई बहुत गंदी जगह होती है जिम,
हाँ यार,
हाइजीन नहीं होती वहाँ पर, इन्फेक्शन हो जाएगा और फिर हो जाता है
हाँ,
एंड देन ये क्या हो गया. I'm like what did you do differently? They're like कुछ नहीं, मैं ऐसे बताते नहीं है.
हाँ.
And then you pressure them a little and then they're like हाँ थोड़े दिन के लिए जिम चला गया था. मैं मना करा था, 1-1.5 हफ्ते की बात है. You won't like lose an Olympia or
Of course,
something.
man, हाँ,
Yeah.
मतलब I get it.
Yeah. Gym would.
मैं भी पहले ये सोचता था जिम तो चले जाएंगे, फिर लाइक सेंसिबल पर्सन है,
Yeah.
नहीं यार नहीं जाते, ठीक है कुछ परमानेंट बनवाया, खराब हो जाएगा,
वही.
थोड़े दिन की बात है.
And it's not like regular people are getting a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
They're getting small tattoos, like 5, 6, 7 maximum, right? Till they go to like my like territory की full sleeve कराना है, अब ये कराना है, ये भर देना है पूरा. Then it doesn't matter that much because like you know the consequences.
हाँ, and मतलब by that time you are prepared also, you know how to take care of it,
Yes.
it becomes sort of a routine.
Yeah.
You are aware.
But it's usually the people who are like नहीं मेरे को tattoo तो कराना है पर मैं जिम नहीं छोड़ूंगा. मैं कहा भाई मैंने तो बता दिया, अब तेरी मर्जी है जो
Of
कराना
course,
है.
of course. Do you like do you still keep count of how many tattoos you have now? Or you
No, I think I counted 37, 38 something, but it becomes a sleeve now. You get like it becomes one sleeve and all that. So 37, 38 maybe. I don't know.
मैंने अभी notice किया, is that berserk?
Yeah. This is Berserk. I have a face tattoo also, the white ink one. I think here Berserk ka simple ye. Yeah, so one of those. So, yeah, so I have
You watch a lot of anime.
a lot of. So the scar comes from Zoro, na? One Piece.
Oh yeah, oh okay,
Yeah.
it's from there.
Yeah, because he has this.
तो देखो उनको बोल दो 3 घंटे के लिए अब छुट्टी है, अब 3 घंटे और चलेंगे.
anime बात कर. Oh, anime.
Let's go. We have
कम से कम 7-8 एनिमे देख रहा हूँ अब इस वक्त में, क्योंकि ये सीजन बहुत अच्छा है. तो
you're keeping up with One Piece?
One Piece नहीं, I stopped after Dressrosa because Dressrosa got too slow. I was like नहीं,
But
थोड़ा
went back on it, like
हाँ.
getting good again.
And I know the story because I'm still watching like breakdowns of episodes and everything, but I'm gonna watch it again. Start.
Abhi what all are you watching? Man, this is going to be a long episode now.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
अभी Hikaru is dead करके एक नया आया है, एक Gakitama ऐसे करके कुछ है, where like
Okay, so you are into the deep shit, like okay.
I downloaded Crunchyroll. I paid for 1 year subscription.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm deep.
You're not the casual watcher ki हाँ I'll just see the like Demon Slayer देखा मैंने, Jujutsu Kaisen देखा मैंने.
Yeah, so I get people into like watching like anime. Like still like my favorite would be Attack on Titan abhi ke
Of course, man. Like
I
what
Sasage and all
writing,
that
man, what writing, greatest fucking
saluting every time.
Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
Story, greatest fucking story written ever.
Yeah.
Name your top 5. I'm gonna ask a difficult question. Top 5.
Top 5 would be so tough, man. I watch so much. Sometimes people tell me ki, oh, have you watched this? And I'm like, I don't think so. And then they tell me the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. So like maybe nostalgia to it. I would say like Naruto.
Okay.
It's not my favorite story wise.
Yeah.
But it got me into anime.
Exactly. Like you
Right.
grew up with it. So.
Yeah. Because I started with Chunin exam. When first time I saw Orochimaru, I was like, damn, this is the best villain I've ever seen. So I think Naruto for that, because nostalgia obviously. My favorite, Berserk obviously.
Why?
Nothing beats Berserk. It's fucked up and you just feel like, oh my god, the best shit. Oh, he just ripped.
I think कभी उसका anime तो नहीं बन पाएगा. The kind of shit there is.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
they tried also, but like
Right, yeah.
they made shitty versions of it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Berserk obviously. Kentaro Miura is the goat. I would say One Piece I really liked, but it's so long. Oh my god. Sometimes
Commitment issues.
not just commitment issue. It's like I wait 1 week for an episode, then 10 minutes, 1 minute is like the starting and ending song. Then recap.
Essentially 15-16 सेकंड मुश्किल से.
हाँ मतलब 15 मिनट और उसमें भी वो भाग रहे हैं इधर से उधर और कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. तो लाइक
इसलिए मैंने ना लाइक मैंने वन पीस देखना मैंने कभी नहीं देखा था. लाइक दैट वाज द वन like the top वो वाला कि the major वाला which I never got into. So मैंने मांगा पड़ी फटाफट.
Yeah,
caught up to the anime. Now I'm like हाँ मैं देख सकता हूँ हर week.
I read the Wano arc
yeah.
before during Dressrosa because I was like, this is fucking boring. We're just running around. What is this? नहीं हो पाएगा. But they're remaking it now, so I'm excited for that. Feel like
Big is
better.
making it,
Yeah.
Okay, so We got Naruto, Berserk, of course, One Piece.
It will still. I am just saying nostalgia wise, man. I'm so like tone. कि नहीं नहीं Naruto होना नहीं चाहिए की story.
ठीक है. Like,
Attack on Titan 100%, Berserk 100%, not the anime. Only the first anime that came in 1998.
90s wala.
That and what else, man? There's so many like indie also ones
Tell me.
like Taxi wala. Where they're like animals.
I think मैंने देखा है. शायद.
हाँ देखा होगा. Zankyo no Terror, very under वो Monster.
Oh
My God, so good. Monster is
probably the only fucking person I know who has fucking seen that fucking
Monster is so good. Monster is like the advanced level of people who think like Death Note is like deep.
Exactly. It is real, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's no supernatural shit. It's like, so fucking real.
Yeah.
It makes it is one of the scariest shit I've ever
Yeah,
seen. Because
there are like some jumps कि like oh कि ये तो
yeah.
थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया.
ज़्यादा हो गया,
But Zohan, oh my God, like such best antagonist.
oh man.
Yeah,
Bhai,
so good.
If
Monster is so
we're having a second season of this, we're just dedicating one episode of me and Varun
anime.
sitting down and
No,
just doing
this is gonna be
anime
like a
shutdowns.
trash taste with. You watch Trash Taste?
Nahi.
There's like a podcast also.
Huh.
They are the OG anime reviewers,
Okay.
and they never talk about anime. They just talk about it. They all moved to like Japan,
Oh damn.
and yeah,
Why करते हैं भाई? Let's one episode just you and me
anime.
sitting
Oh,
down
I'm gonna like short.
anime.
We can do like 3x3 of animes,
Done.
like top 9 animes that we like. We can do anime episode and
को ये तो पता ही नहीं था.
we can do anime episode, then we can do a hentai episode. Lovers in law and shit.
Bhai, Sensei, why are you here? Have you seen Shimoneta?
No, I don't think the name.
Like वो यार उसका concept ही होता है कि all pornography has been banned and there's this school के अंदर there's this.
Oh, the girl who wears underwear on the yeah. I've watched it, but I don't remember the plot because there's so many like right now also I'm juggling like 7 animes. Like such tough life I'm having.
Like, let's do this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah,
Even
anime would be great, man. I love to talk about anime, but it's just like everyone I talk to about is like,
just
मैंने Naruto देखा है.
यार वही
Yeah.
they know Demon Slayer, they know Jujutsu. I love those. It's fine, but there's so much more. Like Monster, man. Like Monster.
I think
Have you
Demon.
seen Steins Gate?
Tuturu. Oh my God. One of the best. One of the best. That would be one of my holy grail also.
Same here.
The time wala. I think that anime did really good about like time travel.
Exactly.
And the other one is Erased.
Oh,
It was so good. And like I said, like awkward kids who do become an artist always are like otakus. They watch anime. Because there's nothing to do. We are not partying. What I watch anime.
fuck man, you have seen Monster, like bhai,
Yeah.
amazing, fun.
Yeah, really good.
करेंगे.
There's a new anime which is about.
ReZero.
Yeah, of course. I have a song, my gym playlist, which when he dies, right?
Yeah.
So there's a
Yeah.
that kind of.
Oh yeah.
Just that music is there in that. So this is really good.
यार ReZero मैंने अभी realize किया like अभी third season खत्म हुआ है.
Yeah.
इतना massive है यार.
Yeah,
वहाँ ये
yeah.
लिखे जा रहा है like.
And they're like different paths, like different witches का different paths.
Alternatives है.
Yeah.
There's so many things. Like अपने आप में इतना बड़ा वो lore है. Like there was this one person who said he has already surpassed the length of entire Lord of the Rings combined. And अभी वो कह रहा है कि यार मेरे को भी 3-4 आर्क और लिखनी है.
Yeah.
भाई क्या?
The only problem is the anime comes out so slow.
So
Just make
slow.
it like 50-60
Exactly.
episodes.
हाँ और वो मांगा भी नहीं है. So I have to literally like बीच में I was like so frustrated. मैं ऐसे वो web novel पढ़ रहा हूँ बैठ के. ठीक है.
That happened with me like Bleach. जब Bleach ended, because the last arc was not good, and then this came. I was like, 1000-year blood walk arc. Then I was like, oh, so hype. Bleach is back. Because like I was a Bleach kid.
Okay.
Like Naruto got me into it, but nothing as cool as like out of all big three. Cool point wise, how the people look, how it like Shikai to Bankai and everything. Every time like, and then he just goes hollow like this, and there's a mask.
मेरे लिए it was Dragon Ball, man. Like the entire franchise that sort of got me into
Couldn't
it.
get into Dragon Ball. It was good. I saw a few. You know what I used to do? I would go on Google and search like वो क्या बोलते हैं Super Saiyan 10 and there would be like so much hair and all that. Like I would see the
Fan art
picture and I'm like,
stars.
wow, like that.
मैं भाई काम है
Yeah.
अभी अभी recently we started doing this thing where we are releasing like anime songs के
Kochikame.
Kochikame
That Ryotsu like
I
is
know,
like
right?
childhood.
So हमने Bluebird भी किया था for that like I got into learning Japanese and shit
Yeah.
like वो कोची का वो Bluebird किया अभी Dragon Ball Z का theme किया अभी One Piece का करने वाले हैं हम
There's this anime, Domestic Girlfriend. Oh my god, it's the crappiest anime, but it's so good.
So good, man.
And the starting, the song, opening song, so good. Man.
So good, man.
One of my top. It's good.
So yeah, you're deep into that.
Yeah,
that
deep,
love it. सही है. चलो, so we'll play one last segment.
Yeah.
Cool, fun segment. It's like ink or ick.
Okay.
So we'll throw some ideas at you.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have to just say ink. That means you love to do this.
Yeah.
Ick, that you're like, bad idea.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. A tattoo of your own face on your body.
On my own body.
Yeah.
It has to be a very weird picture, but like, I have to get it. Probably ink if I wasn't inked this much.
Yeah.
But because I'm running out of real estate and I want to get more. So for me, it would be pass right now.
Yeah.
But if it was in the past and I didn't have any much tattoos, then I would get my face.
And if a client walks in with that idea,
They want to get my face?
their face.
Their face. Yeah, there has been people who wanted to get their face. I recently saw this guy got a warrior done with the face as his, which I didn't like actually. I didn't fuck with it. Yeah, the warrior had abs. He didn't have abs. Warrior was like ripped as fuck, and he got like his face done. With the
Okay. Enter only as a tramp stamp.
tramp stamp. I ink because I want them to live with it. I want them to like live with that.
I think इसके पास कुछ tramp stamp ideas है.
I have one which is go big or go home.
And
One, just do it.
like funny things I like. Funny fucked up things I would like. When they're like too into like, oh my god, this design is so cool. Then I'm like, thoda sa ki, not that cool. I've seen it. Tramp stamps don't like, not a good idea. If it's funny.
Yeah, funny. Okay.
We have
For shits and giggles.
we're going to get as a band.
For shits and giggles, I'm all in. But if it's like too serious and like, aesthetics and all that, then you lose me.
Okay, arrows pointing to the dick.
No. I think anyone who gets arrows pointed towards their dick, they would get action never. As soon as they remove their pant, it would be dry as Sahara. Like I feel like that. Yeah. No, the girl is walking and sand is coming out of her. Probably. Like, it would be like that.
Okay, a QR code of their favorite song.
That I won't mind. Because that's very personalized. It's as a design perspective, I don't like it, but it's very personalized, so I would not ink for them. Because like I have faces of people, so what holds that to them for I don't know. So ink.
Okay, you got any? मेरे पास एक और है.
Yeah.
Cat tattoos.
I have my cat in a Swiggy bag.
अरे
Cat, anything cat related ink, and dog related also.
Yeah.
Like my family owns, like they're street dogs. They have a lot of street dogs that sleep in our house. He just chewed one of my new shoes apart. One day I went back home to my parents and he like told like these are just street dogs that we take care of. And then I have like 2 cats and one like step cat. So that cat just comes for food and she crashes at night and then she leaves in the morning.
मेरे साथ भी ऐसा ही हाल है कुछ.
Yeah. So cat tattoos are like ink.
Done.
Yeah.
Cool. So with this, we come to the end of this episode. But I promise there will be one dedicated anime episode.
I want to talk anime so much.
I want to make it happen.
I'm so excited.
I have never found another person who has just watched Monster. That isn't enough like reason for me to sit down with this man for another 2 hours and just like yap about anime. and one hentai dedicated one.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We can do like one favorite in the anime.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
So till then, like, tell us where people can find you if they want to get inked by you, they want to follow you.
Just Devilz Tattoos and my like Instagram page. I might not reply for a few days.
What's the story behind the sleep deprived bot?
I'm always like sleep deprived, man, and I love when people put effort in their like. I'm always sleepy, and I like irony. So a bot, like a robot, would never get sleepy.
Oh.
So it's like an irony.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that's why I like.
Hey, man, it's deep. Like, it's interesting.
I like even bios. So my bio is like, call me Leonardo da Vinci, the way I want to cut my ear off when you ask for discounts. So like every time they ask for discount, I'm like,
love. So if you are planning to get another tattoo, your first tattoo, go to
wanna get roasted as well while getting tattoos.
Go to Varun, have some interesting chat, and if you love anime, definitely go to him.
I get
to eat his brain. Just don't piss him off, otherwise he'll hide a dick in your tattoo. Just kidding.
No one.
But yeah, go to Devilz Tattoo, go to Varun. We'll see him very, very soon because I have promised I am going to do this. Like, this is my agenda now. Like,
Let's
no
talk
matter
about
what
anime.
happens.
I can get otakus also with me. We have a dedicated page also where like I talk about animes. We send like reels. Like it's like studio people.
Add me.
Like studio people, and they just like I introduce one person to like anime, and now she's deep into it. She's like, Varun, tell me what.
I mean, if they don't mind, like, and I would love to be there and like.
It's just like reels. We send reels. We don't talk and like suggest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
मैं खुद reply नहीं करता यार.
Same. I know. I message you and then like 1 week later I'm like, what happened? Yeah.
Same हिसाब है. Reels भेजूंगा मैं.
हाँ, reels मैं भेजता हूँ. And then my friends are like, यार please write.
Reply तो कर दे यार.
मर रही हूँ तो मैं.
So yeah. So thank you so much. This was KAPOW Plus, a show where a rock band collides with very fucking interesting people out there, and we'll get them more often to you all. Till then, like, listen to a KAPOW song, whatever the next one is we have lined up for you. Just listen, enjoy, and then we'll dive into a fun segment and have fun. Yeah, see you.
Bye.
बहकी सी जो ये बातें हैं, तंगी में हम गाते हैं, हाँ मगर दिल को ये बहलाती है। अकेली सी जो ये रातें हैं, दिल को यूं सताती है, हाँ मगर सुकून की नींद आती है। मुलाकातें हैं, आंखें तेरी झाके हैं, ढूंढे उसे जो यादों में आती है। जेबों में भी जाले हैं, शौक फिर भी पाले हैं, फिक्र नहीं जो हमें डराती है। प्यारी पे बीती मेरी छोटी सी ये जिंदगी, कुछ है मिला और कुछ नहीं, फिर भी चेहरे पे प्यारी सी रहती एक हंसी, ये आसमान वो ज़मीन जिस पे बीती मेरी छोटी सी ये जिंदगी, कुछ है मिला कुछ नहीं, फिर भी चेहरे पे प्यारी सी रहती एक हंसी।
You're tuned into Rukus Avenue Radio, and this is KAPOW, India's first ever theatrical comic rock band. And you're listening to KAPOW Plus, where a rock band collides with the rest of the world. गिरा दिया भाई, गिरा दिया। चलो, आज का गेम बेसिकली अजीब अजीब आवाजें निकालनी है भाई, जैसे एनिमल साउंड। तुम्हें जितनी सारी कलाकारी इसमें निकाल दो बस। ठीक है,
चलो डन।
और मतलब एक एक करके स्टार्ट करेंगे। चलो इस साइड से स्टार्ट करते हैं।
चल
मैं गो फर्स्ट भाई। कौवा, कौवा,
शीज़ एन मंकी।
ये कौन सा मंकी है? ये मतलब गुड़गांव में कुछ अलग म्यूटेशन हो रहा है क्या? मंकी। ये this was almost close to Steve Jobs वाला। Steve Jobs still talks। मुझे लगा
Is it Steve Jobs? Have you known? Is it Steve Jobs?
Now this is the continuing joke for the rest of the season.
हाँ
Live. Oh, live.
लाइव। तो चलो मूव ऑन विनोद भाई।
ये तो
बहुत ही ऑब्वियस है, बहुत ही सैड बिल्ली। चलो
ये चाइनीज बिल्ली।
बिल्ली है, ये तो सबको पता ही है। लेट्स मूव ऑन। मैं
फ्रॉग।
गुड वन, गुड वन। चलो भाई सायरा। योर मॉम।
कोयल?
कोयल।
पीकॉक?
मेरे को लगता है इसको भी नहीं पता है।
पीकॉक?
मोरनी भी है।
मोरनी होती है, मोर होता है।
मोर था या मोरनी भी हो सकती है।
मोरनी की आवाज अच्छा
रुको रुको रुको, एक जोक है। ईगल को क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में? चील। और वल्चर को बलुआ?
गिद्ध।
नहीं नहीं, गिद्ध। हाँ
गिद्ध।
वो बाज पता है?
हाँ बाज ही सोच रहा था मैं।
बाज।
बाज क्या होता है? ईगल होता है कि वल्चर होता है?
आई थिंक ईगल को बोलते हैं।
ईगल बोलते हैं ना। तो ईगल के फीमेल वर्जन को क्या बोलेंगे?
बाजी।
बाजीगर।
बाजी। लौंडिया बाज।
रखकर आवाज
निकालेगा। अब अगर बाज की आवाज निकालेगा। चलो बाज की आवाज।
मेरे को जो बोलने थे एक तो तुमने ले लिया।
प्लीज टेल मी बिल्ली नहीं थी तेरा ऑप्शन।
नहीं नहीं, ऑफ कोर्स नहीं।
भाव भाव मत करियो बस प्लीज।
साफ मेरे दोस्त। Just kidding. My best friends are। एक और राउंड लेते हैं यार, बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो गया है यार। चलो यार एक और राउंड लेते हैं। चल। मुझे कलाकारी देखनी है यार, और विनोद करे यार कुछ। नहीं, पहले मयंक का करने दे, फिर इसके बाद तब तक सोच ले। नहीं आ रहा?
मैं करूं?
भाव भाव कर दूंगा।
शेर को कर सकता है। ये मैं बताता हूँ किसकी साउंड है।
ये वो
नहीं, ये जब एक कपाव के शो के बाद हमारे पास मल्टी ट्रैक्स आते हैं ना, उसमें सब बैकिंग वोकल्स में यही चल रहा होता है। बीच में अचानक से किसी की आवाज आती है, फिर सब लोग गाना बंद कर देते हैं, बस हु आता है बैकिंग वोकल के स्टेप पे। चलो फिर से।
क्या है ये?
कोई बंदर है।
ये क्या उल्लू है क्या?
हाँ।
उल्लू
तेरे उल्लू को हिचकियां क्यों आ रही है?
मेरे वाले उल्लू की तबीयत खराब है।
नहीं, तेरे वाला उल्लू तू ही है।
तेरे वाला उल्लू चल छोड़ो भाई, रहने दो, उस पे नहीं आते। एक मैं करता हूँ। माय फेवरेट ऑर्गन
क्या बोला
ऑर्गेनिज्म
जानवरों से ऑर्गेनिज्म का बैक्टीरिया के बाद
मतलब ये समझ जाओगे अगर मैं जब बोलूंगा तो समझ जाओगे कि ऑर्गेनिज्म क्यों बोला मैंने।
रेप्टाइल्स बोलते हैं
हाँ तो मेरे को रेप्टाइल ऑब्वियस नहीं करना ना भाई। यस यू आर राइट। तो अब सायरा की बारी।
हाँ ठीक है मंकी
एक बच्चे एक मंकी का बच्चा
बहुत अंदर से दिल से निकला।
ये था आज का हम की बात। तो नेक्स्ट इस पे हम कुछ भी नहीं बोलेंगे, इस पे कोई जोक्स नहीं बनाएंगे क्योंकि हमें इस देश में रहना है। So this brings us to the end of the fun segment of today's episode. Here's a song for you by KAPOW. Go enjoy.
I'll go and enjoy.
Heat up our bodies, push it, light up the party, move it like no one's watching, pull it, ooh, let's get naughty. Walking in the club with no inhibition, looking around with a sick intention, sneaking from behind and pull you closer, ready to lose ourselves tonight. We know how to party. 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 We just like to party. Flip it, there ain't no stopping. Spread it, tell me you want it. Lick it, just how you like it. Spit it, we like it dirty. Walking in the club with no inhibition, looking around with a sick intention, sneaking from behind and pull you closer, ready to lose ourselves tonight. We know how to party. 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 We just like to party. Walking in the club with no inhibition, looking around with a sick intention, sneaking from behind and pull me closer, ready to lose ourselves tonight. We know how to party. 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 ओए जल्दी पुशअप मार ओए.
Well, Saira, do you feel ticklish or is it painful for you to get a tattoo?
It just feels like someone's pinching me.
You know, weirdly, I feel someone's tickling me. I don't know if I have ever felt the pain when I get tattooed, and I have about 9 tattoos now. It feels a little bit ticklish, and I think it's not good for
Did you
me.
say 8 in the outro? Did you get one while you were doing the guest segment?
Well, we had a very pierceful, I don't know if that's even a word, but a great conversation with Varun. And and so Yeah, I think as a band, collectively, do you know how many tattoos do we have collectively as a band?
Probably, I think at least 50, right?
No way. No, I have 9. Mayank,
Also has 7 or 8. I have 2. Vinod has 4 or 5. Okay,
Ritik
my
doesn't have
maths
any
is off.
tattoo. Yeah, so
30 at least.
30 at least, yes. And we'll get more. So if you want to get tattooed, please get in touch with Varun, by the way. And also, like always, we would like to thank Rukus Avenue Radio, and you can follow us on Instagram by
It's KAPOW time, and you can find our music on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. Search for KAPOW KAPOW with that exclamation mark at the end of it.
So before we end this episode or this show, we have a song for you, which is
This one's called Sex Singularity.
yeah. And is it exactly how the song is? The song exactly how the name is, or do we have a surprise over here as well?
I honestly don't know. I think it's about physics and I think it's about sex. Mayank knows.
Crazy. Should we get Sex Singularity written on our hands?
We do have a band tattoo idea planned, which is we'll all get tramp stamps that say property of KAPOW.
And Sex Singularity on top of that. Maybe. Let's see. So thank you so much for tuning in this show. And here's Sex Singularity for you.
You and me, we're like two stars colliding in the heat of the moment. The passion's rising. Your body's like a magnet pulling me in. Can resist the temptation. With you, I begin in this sex singularity. We are lost in time, hearts in harmony, bodies intertwined. Search of sensual pain, leisure we can find. Sexual universe, love and lust combined. Sex singularity, our bodies intertwined. Hearts beating faster as we leave the world behind. Reach the point of no return, nothing holding back. Sexual universe, it's a world of mine. You taste like a nectar, sweet, wild and addictive. You're moving like a dancer, driving me insane. Our bodies gravitating in this infinite space, exploring sensations, worries erase. In this sex singularity, we are lost in time, hearts in harmony, bodies intertwined. In search of sensual pain, pleasure we can find. Sexual universe, it's a world of mine. Energies align as we move in a rhythm, breathless and sweaty. Our love's a season, we're caught up in the moment, nothing else matters. Reaching for the climax, our souls begin to shatter. In this sex singularity, we are lost in time, hearts in harmony, bodies intertwined. In search of sensual pain, pleasure we can find. Sexual universe, it's a world of mine. Sex singularity, we are lost in time, hearts in harmony, bodies intertwined. Search of sensual pain, pleasure we can find. Sexual universe, love and lust combined. Sexual explosion, consumed by desire. Our bodies aching as we fuel the fire. In this sex singularity, passion knows no bound. Reach new heights of pleasure. As we lay here spread in sweat we admire. Our love's a force of nature, the sheets are on fire. In this sex singularity, I have found sex singularity. It's me and you.
1, 2, 3, 4 आँख बंद कर तू पीछा करे जो यूं डर की चादर में नकल करे बस तू कर चुका है तू अपने ख्यालों को नोचता है बस अपने तू बालों को आँख बंद कर तू सना तू जाएगा कहाँ भेड़ चाल सबका ये हाल खुद से क्यों नहीं तू पूछता है ये सवाल भेड़ चाल तू क्यों बेहाल अपने लिए खुद तू क्यों नहीं है सोचता आँख बंद कर तू दौड़ता है क्यों समाज की सुनकर बस सो गया है तू झूठों से भरी इनकी जो बातें हैं वश में करके ये तुझको सताती है कैद में क्या बहा ले रहा पना कहा झूठ से सना तू जाएगा कहाँ भेड़ चाल सबका ये हाल खुद से क्यों नहीं तू पूछता है ये सवाल भेड़ चाल मच रहा बवाल अपने लिए फिर तू क्यों नहीं है सोचता तुमसे ये सवाल क्यों नहीं तुम्हारा दिल तुम्हें है टोकता भेड़ चाल देखो ये कमाल मैं तुम्हारे जैसा बिल्कुल नहीं सोचता